magazine would be 14 to 22-year-olds and mainly aimed towards males. I decided on a 60-40 split for my magazine, in which 60% were male, because this is similar to Kerrang's demographic. Therefore, by using features from Kerrang magazine and putting it in headstock, it would attract the same target audience. I felt that it would have to still appeal to female audiences, as the genre of the magazine is rock, and this is a wide genre. Females would be attracted to some part of this magazine, although the main design for the magazine steers towards appealing to males. In my reader profile, I stated that the target readership would be young and have an interest in music. I thought this was important because it would include a lot of popular bands as well as new and upcoming bands that are not as heard of. As the main gender I wanted to attract for my magazine was males, I used blues, blacks and greys as colours as a house style. These colours connote a male audience and are usually associated with them. Although I wanted to attract females, as well as I felt that these colours could still be open to everybody. For example, if I had a pink masthead, it would connote that the magazine is aimed at women. The fonts used throughout my magazine were consistent and represented by the audience in a way. I used the font Impact. I used this because when written in capital letters, the font stood out and jumped off the page. They were also very in your face. This is similar to the audience because usually goths wear dark black clothes, and this stands out. The images that I used in my magazine were mainly of a band called Borderless Horizons. This band was of the same genre of music that stereotypically the audience would listen to. When taking the photos, I asked them to wear skinny jeans or dark trousers, as well as band tops or dark tops. I also asked them to wear Converse if they had them, as well as Skullcandy headphones. By asking them to wear these things, it reflected the emo and goth target audience. This is because stereotypically they would wear these things. The majority of the photographs used in my magazine of the band were in colour. The reason for this was to allow the audience to see the band more clearly and understand the genre. However, on the double-page spread, I used an image of the band in black and white. I did this because it represents a stereotype of the goth subculture, as they are associated with wearing blacks and greys. I could then contrast this with red, that was the only colour on the double-page spread. You could say that the red connotes violence, which again is associated with rebelliousness and the goth emo subculture. The other images in my magazine were of a band called You Me at Six. They also were the same genre as Borderless Horizons, and this is what the audience would like. The images of the band could represent the ideal self for the audience, as I have aimed at people who are interested in music and potentially make music independently. They would want to aspire to be in a band that would feature in this genre of music. Another feature on my contents page was the competition. I offered a pair of Skullcandy headphones. This would attract the target audience because these type of headphones are commonly associated by goths, emos, indie kids, scene kids, etc. The main target audience for my magazine. The image that I used was a pair of headphones that helped anchor the text, and they were blue, connoting a male audience.